When I was first diagnosed with leukemia, that was one of my first questions: will the treatment make me infertile? And their answer was most likely yes. I did inquire then about egg freezing, and they did speak to the Women's Hospital, but everyone came to the conclusion, you're too ill, you're not going to survive without urgent chemo, so you're not going to survive the egg freezing process. So it wasn't an option. And for me, that was heartbreaking, but there was a little glimmer of hope that perhaps the chemo wouldn't do too much damage. And so then to be offered that egg freezing process again before the stem cell transplant, for me, I took it and ran with it, even though I was really poorly at the time. I went with it anyway. And the Women's Hospital did their best, but all of the chemo and arsenic and intrathecal chemo had done too much damage at that point. And I was devastated. I remember going for the last appointment for that egg freezing process where they decided that it was failing. And at that time, I had a raging infection in my Hickman line, so I was actually in hospital anyway. So I then had to go from the Birmingham Women's Hospital back to Worcester Royal and stay for a few days on antibiotics to get over an infection, which was life-threatening in itself. And it was just the darkest of days at that point. The nurses were excellent, and they would come and sit with me and have a cry with me and give me a cuddle, and that was brilliant. But in terms of psychological support, that was it. There was no counselling offered. I did try and contact the counselling service through the Women's Hospital, left a message, never received a call back. So it is kind of up to you to find any counselling support that you feel you need. And I do feel that is lacking really